Today we're doing some over-the-wire activities, which is tailored to help you practice your Linux commands and navigating the Linux interface. Right now we are on Bandit level 0, heading over to level 1. It says the password for the next level is stored in a file called readme located in the home directory. Use the password to log into Bandit. Oh, this is level 0 going to level 1. We want to see level 1 now. Level 0 to level 1. Right. The password for the next level is stored in a file called readme located in the home directory. Use this password to log into Bandit 1 using SSH. Whenever you find a password for a level, use SSH on port 220 to log into that level and continue the game. Okay, so it says that the password is stored in a file called readme. When we want to find out what files are available for what's that? Whenever you want to find out what files we have available, we use the command ls. At any point in time, if you don't understand what a command does, we can always do the manual for it, which is man, and then type in the command you would like to get information about. When I put the man in, we get the what it does. So ls means list directory contents. And when we come down, we can see A, and do not ignore entries starting with capital A, do not list employed, and B, escape. You could use civil by not here. So when anytime you feel stuck when it comes to using a command, you can always use the manual to discover what the command does. If you want to come to this page, you press Q. See, you press H for help or Q to quit. So we're going to press Q, and that's going to take us back to our terminal in terms of we could put in information. So we're going to press ls and we're going to hit enter to see what files we have available. Readme, so there's the file right there. If you want to open a file, we use the cat command. Once again, if you want to know what that file does, use man cat, and this say concatenate files and print on the standard output, which basically means open the file, to read what's inside of a file. Yeah, you could use cat and then put in capital A to expand on what options we have as to what you can do with cat. So once again, we can press Q, come back out, and we're going to cat the readme file. So that's the password, so we could copy that, and then we head back out into our page, and we can go to level 1. Aha. Press 1, press enter, put in the password that we just got, and boom, we're on to the next level. So level 1 to level 2, the password for the next level is stored in a file called dash located in a home directory. So we're gonna once again press ls to find out what files are available. You can see the dash is here. However, if we were to try to cat the dash, that is not going to work because it doesn't recognize the dash as its own command. What we have to do here, what I did there just now was press Ctrl C. That will allow me to go back into to cancel whatever command was running just now, so I could go back into entering another command. Ctrl C does that. It's not going to recognize a dash just as it is. Even if you try doing things like cat, parentheses, dash, open, it's still not, it's going to have a hard time discovering that. Another way we can open these files will be to use a // command. So once we do a // command, anything we put here After that command, it's going to be the file that it is going to read. So in this case, we want it to read a dash. So we're not going to put any spaces there. We're just going to put a dash. So you can open this dash and get the password that's it within that file. So get that password and head on over to level 2. Collect our goodies and what's not. Put in the password we just got. Let's go. Level 2 to level 3. The password for the next level is stored in the file called spaces, and this file name located in the home directory. So this is the name of the file name. So if we see spaces in the file name, this could be a little tricky to open, because if we try to cat this with the /dot command, even if we put spaces in this file name, it's still not going to recognize that as a command, because it's going to take down every word in here individually. So it's going to look for spaces, then it's going to look for in, then it's going to look for this, it's going to look for file name. But we want the file to be named spaces in this file name. The easiest way, there's more than one way that you could get this file open. The easiest way for me to get this done is when I cat / it and then I put it in parentheses. Even you don't need to use the parentheses actually. You can use just the parentheses without the / dot and put the name of the file that we would like to open. In this case, that is spaces in this file name, all within parentheses. Right after the cat, you don't need to put the dot / for this one. Hit enter and it's going to open the file, because it's not going to read everything within these two parentheses, which means that all of this will all be read as one thing, rather than it breaking down each individual word looking for a file underneath that word. Yeah, so that is, if you have any trouble with that, then that is the way that we overcome that challenge. Or we can head on over to level 3. We use that password we just got and see what they have in store for us next. Okay, so this one, the password for the next level is stored in a hidden file in the in here directory. Now we are dealing with directories in this particular level. When we deal with directories, we can't cat a directory. You can only concatenate. I'm going to go remember what that word means. But anyway, we can't open those. We can't open directories. We can only open files. When it comes to navigating directories, the command for that is cd. If you don't understand what the cd command does, remember we can use the man cd. Man, by the way, means manual. So it gives you the manual for what this command will do. Or no manual entry for a cd. That's unfortunate. So I guess we're going to have to just know that cd means that we want to navigate into that directory. So we're going to cd in here. Remember that everything is case sensitive. So if there's any capital letters, you have to put them in exactly how you see it as the file name. Okay, so the password for the next level is stored in a hidden file in here directory. So we're going to ls to see what files we have in here, and so far, although we can see we are in the in here directory, we cannot find any files, although we use the ls command to locate all the files that will be in here. The reason being is that the file is hidden. So how do we find this file? In this instance, we can ls-alps. This command allows you to locate everything within the particular directory, every file, everything that may even be hidden. It's all going to show up when we use the -alps. It shows everything. So we do that, and we can see dot hidden for the bandit. Now we want to go from 3 to 4, so we need this file here, the dot hidden file. So how we're going to access this is we're going to cat the dot hidden, and boom, we have our password here. Okay, get that, and we get to move on to the next level. Anytime you want to put back in a similar command to what you've done before, you don't have to type it over every single time. It actually caught me off guard the first time it was doing this, having to type back in the bar labs, bandit at bar lab level over the wire. That was a bit too much for me to type in all the time. So if you want to retype a similar command that we have done before, just simply press the up arrow and you can navigate through all your previous commands until you find the one that you want to edit, and you can go from there. Now, so we are at level 4, heading over to level 5. I think this is going to be the last one for this video until we're going to come back again and continue from the next level and go forward. I'm going to make this into a series until we finish all the levels down to level 34. For right now, we're going to do level 4 to level 5. And it says, the password for the next level is stored in the only human readable file in the in here directory. Tip: if your terminal is messed up, try the reset command. Okay, so once again, we have the in here directory. We're going to navigate to that directory by cding into it, and so we're going to look for the files that we have in here. Now it says it is the only human readable file we have in the in here directory. What we can do is that we can use the find option, and we want to find the only one that is human readable. So we're gonna manual to see what find does, and you can see it says it searches for files in the directory hierarchy. If you want to find particular files, it does not say anything about human readable. They start and follow, but it doesn't say anything about being human readable. So what we can do with this is we're going to try to find human readable. One sec, let me try to figure this out. Okay, so we are gonna try to find the human readable file out of these files here. I have 0 all the way up to 9. Now, one way you could do this is to simply cat open every single one of these files. And we all know the easiest way to do it, which is to just press the up button and just go the line and search through every single file. Just change the last digit till we find the human readable file, which is gonna have our password that we want in it. But there's a much quicker way to do this, so you just can't remember how to do it right now. I'm gonna have to search it back so that when I come back on here, I can find it for you. But for right now, we can appreciate that file 7 has the password that we're looking for, so we're gonna grab that, make our exit, and head on over to level 5. And this is where we're gonna stop for now until next time. We're gonna come back and finish from level 5 and go over into the next level.